my dreams. The green twins with your eyes. They always haunt my dreams. The green twins with your eyes.
Gotta do better, I 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 gotta do better, gotta do better today, gotta do better before it's too late. Said I gotta do better, I gotta do better.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball on tap tonight. It's Boston taking on Baltimore. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Here's the center fielder, Roman Anthony.
The center fielder, Roman Anthony.
The changeup missing, and we are underway. Swings through that.
1-1.
Swung on, popped up left side. Henderson brings it in. One up, one down. And now the right fielder.
The right fielder, Christian Campbell.
Foul ball. And that's off the inside edge. And 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Two down, bases empty. J.J. Weatherholt getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
No balls, one strike.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. Manny Ramirez at the plate now. That's ball one. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Back here with my pal Siggy. And today's starter, CC Sabathia. What do you got on him, Chris?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
On the ground, and that's just foul. The 0-2. Henderson checks his swing, appeal to third, did not go. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and he makes the catch. And there's one away. Here's Adley Rutschman.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Handles, throws to first, and a couple of quick outs. Two outs. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 outs, base is empty. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Ripped on the ground to second, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back now at Oriole Park, and the batter will be the shortstop, Marcelo Meyer. And a foul ball. Cut on and lifted in the air. Chourio hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Line drive, base hit, right center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Caught in a rundown now, and they tag him out. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. Merrill makes the catch, inning over. Back here in Baltimore, and here's the first baseman, Samuel Basallo. Basallo bats left, throws right, only 20 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. The 1-0. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. The tag, and he's out.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Fernando Tatis Jr. in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. 1 out, base is empty. The 1-1 is fouled off. Has room, and he makes the catch. Now it's the second baseman, Jackson Merrill. Here's something to watch, Singy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
No, that missed.
Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. And that one clips the corner.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
On a line out towards center. Reaching down, makes the catch. All set for the start of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Samuel Basallo. Skubal back to work. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Merrill makes the grab, one down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
He swings and fouls one off. Well, Siggy here in Baltimore, and crab cakes. We need to get our hands on some crab cakes. You think we'll get someone to maybe run down for us and grab a few?
Absolutely. It's got to happen. Maryland crab cakes, the best. And talk about the seasoning. Nobody does it better than the people here in the city of Baltimore. But even so, here at the ballpark, some great food.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Takes it himself, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Justin Crawford. Ripped to right. Drops into the glove, and there's one down. So digging in, Brooks Robinson. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. And that's outside, and that's ball one.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
2 down. Here's Gunnar Henderson. He was drafted out of high school, but for a brief moment, he thought he'd be playing college baseball at Auburn.
Well, unless he was drafted in the first round, the plan for Gunnar was to go to college. So when he became the first pick of the second round, it took some...
That ends the inning, so we take a break. And we're back on to the fourth. Now the number 2 hitter, number 36. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And that one is inside.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Tries to hold up, appeal to first. Nope, he held back. In the air, left field. Chorio makes the catch. One down. And now, J.J. Weatherholt.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Sliced hard but foul. The next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a screamer into the outfield. Lunges for it, but can't make the catch. Manny Ramirez, the next to hit. Pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-0. And another ball.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Puts it away for the out. Now a chance for Marcelo Meyer. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
0-1.
Runner on the go. That's hard hit on the line. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Coming home. He will score, and that's a 2-out double.
Comes through with the RBI. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Now the 0-1. This to third. Robinson slings to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Bottom of the fourth, leading off, Adley Rutschman. That's outside. Ball 1.
1-0.
Fouled off. He was late. Ball to strike. The pitch. That one at the knees for a strike. Center field. Anthony under it. And out number 1 on the grab. And now Jackson Chourio rolled out to second in his first at bat. That one outside. 1-0. Out to short. Meyer sends it to first. That's the second out. And now it's going to be Samuel Basallo. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Missing inside, and that's ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1-2 is the count.
In the air out towards right center. He's got it, and that is that. Back now at Oriole Park. New inning getting started. Here's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana. And it's fouled away. Bazzana, 22 years old, and he's a native of Australia. Check swing, but he went too far. And that is strike 2.
0-2.
Hit in the air, center field. Henderson on the move. He's there. He's got it. 1 away.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Going, gone. He muscles that one out the opposite way. And they add a run. It's 3-0. Stepping in, Jack Caglione. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Lifted in the air down the left side. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. And foul ball. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a 2-bagger. Now it's the right fielder. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1.
That's inside. That's off the inside corner. 2-1. Anthony at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And that one goes straight to the backstop. Anthony up to third on the wild pitch.
Heads up base running right there.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And now the lefty, foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Tatis makes the grab. And that back here in Baltimore, in steps El Nino, Fernando Tatis Jr. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, these guys, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. That ball's carrying. And it's gone. Home run. And they close the gap. It's 3-1. Now it's the second baseman, Jackson Merrill. 1 for 1 with a single so far. This one's smoked on its way out of here. Next to hit, Cal Ripken Jr. First offering, and it just misses. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. Last half of inning number 5. And that misses. 2 balls, no strikes. Sabathia maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Bunting, but that's a foul ball. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and they just get 1. Now, Brooks Robinson flied to right his first time. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. Man at first, 1 away. Runner on the move. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. So 2 down now, and here is Gunnar Henderson. And a swing and a miss there.
It's 0-1.
Strike 2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs.
That's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. But 2-round trip. Top 6. Here's the third baseman, J.J. Weatherholt. Skubal back to work. Swing and a miss at a slider.
You know, this group of hitters doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball. Line drive, base hit.
So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. I love that swing, and I'm sure his hitting coach does even more. Took a pitch right on the low outside corner of the zone and just...
Here comes Emmanuel Clase out of the bullpen.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Slider right there.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Double play ball to second. Throws to Henderson. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play. Now it's going to be Marcelo Meyer. Out to short. Henderson. Whips it to first. And that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. And that's outside.
That's a
ball one. Out to center, Anthony. And there's one down. Here's the left fielder, Jackson Chourio. 0 for 2 in this one. Just missed.
Ball. One ball, no strikes.
Check swing, called strike. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering is downstairs.
Drag 2.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. That one just missing inside, and that's ball 3. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Has a beat on it. And it's caught for the out. Samuel Basallo digs in now. Swings and misses. 0-1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Lined, and that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. And that one fouled off. Check swing called strike. And it's 0-2. And ball 1.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Top of inning number 7. Jose Altuve up to hit here. That one fouled off. The 0-1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-2.
And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike. Here's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana. And that is out of play. Rips that one to right. Tatis snags it for the second out.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 4-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Over to first. And that is the inning. Bottom of the seventh. Now it's the second baseman, Jackson Merrill. Outside.
No,
and that's ball one.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Altuve makes the catch, and there's one away. Next to hit, Cal Ripken Jr. Late swing fouled off. Check swing called strike.
0-2.
Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Swings and misses. Slider got him for strike 3. Here's the center fielder, Justin Crawford. Just missed.
Ball down.
And another ball. Inside, just
ball.
missed. On the ground to first. And that one finds its way through. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Number 5.
Now the third baseman, Brooks Robinson.
This is a good situation if you want to try.
There goes the runner. Swinging a foul straight back. Just
No,
missed.
that's low. Ball. 2-1.
Breaking ball through there for a strike.
2-2.
On the ground, right side. They get the force. Inning over. Back now at Oriole Park. We go to the 8th. And now the center fielder, Roman Anthony. Well, new pitcher will be the lefty Matt Strom.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Strom measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and occasionally uses a cutter. One up, one down. And now the right fielder, 0 for 3 in this one. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Chorio makes the grab for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now at the plate, J.J. Weatherholt. Smoked into left, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And there's a foul ball. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. And we're back. And now the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Altuve hauls it in, and there's 1 away. And now the switch hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. That one hammered center field. And there are 2 outs. Now the left fielder, Jackson Chourio. There's a strike.
0-1.
Foul ball there.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. 1 more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Off the mark there. And a count 1 and 2. Just misses with that one.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. We go to the 9th. Now it's the shortstop, Marcelo Meyer. Strom back to work. And that one in the air center field. Crawford puts it away for the out. Here's the left fielder, Jose Altuve. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Started after it, appeal to first. And Woody Keller right on it. Says he held up. 1 down, base is empty. Just missed. That one misses. And the count is 3-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Tatis towards the line, looking up, makes a one-handed catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
The 0-1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Get them through this inning only down 2 can give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. Back here in Baltimore. And now the first baseman, Samuel Basallo. And a pitch. Pulls that one foul.
One ball, 1 strike.
Just missed.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So
that one is absolutely belted and foul as it bangs off the fence. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Meyer to first, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. So with 1 down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
And they're down to their last out. Here's the second baseman, Jackson Merrill.
You want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Pinch hitter coming on, Teoscar Hernandez. Looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. That one catches the zone, and it's 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the ninth. Ground ball, and this should do it. And that one handled on to first. Ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families. And
Now from Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains in Denver, Colorado. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Baltimore taking on Wisconsin. All right, ready to get underway. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gunnar Henderson. He was late there, strike one.
0-1's the count.
Merrill makes his way towards it. Makes the catch. One down. Here's Adley Rutschman. That one down the line. Finds its way through, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Waste no time there. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
At the belt and fires.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to...
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A gigantic blast. It's 2-0. So 1 out, nobody on. Samuel Basallo will hit next. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
0-1. Ball down.
Check swing called strike. And the count is 1-2. That one missing inside. Swing and a miss. Crochet gets the strikeout. 2 down, bases empty. Now it's the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Just off the inside edge. Next offering is down low. Swing and a miss.
2-2 the count.
On the ground to third, and that chance handled. The throw to first, and that is the third out. And the batter will be the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Burns has worked along with mental skills coach Brian Kane since September of 2019. And as well, he reads Harvey Dorfman's The Mental ABCs of Pitching. He reads at least a chapter on days that he starts. Into the outfield, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
He was all over that one. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. That one to first. Steps on the bag for one. Throw to second. Not in time. He's there easily. So now the DH spot, Walker Jenkins. That misses, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
Henderson, the runner at second with one away. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second. He's in there. And the batter now, Terry Pendleton. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Runner from third comes across, and it's an RBI single, and it's a one-run game.
Well, back within one as he brings home the run. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the third. Back here at Coors Field. Now it's the second baseman, Jackson Merrill. Merrill on the move. Corrals it. And there's one down. Cal Ripken Jr. now at the plate. And there's a ball. Pitch misses inside. 2-0. Up the middle. What a stop. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Well, Boo, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Justin Crawford stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Swung on, belted. And that one hops the wall. Round second, digging for third. The relay.
Hey.
Everything came together for him. Just a beautiful triple from start to finish. Got a pitch he could drive, turned on it, and hammered it out.
He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Bottom half of inning number 2. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Braden Montgomery. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Burns, 30 years old now, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2016. In the dirt, and the count 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So up next, Jackson Merrill. Lifted in the air, out to left. Chorio pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Cal Raleigh. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
0-2.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back. Off the batter's eye and gone. He crushes that one to center field. It's 2-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Runner on the go. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Couple of singles back to back. Didn't get cheated on that swing and squared it up perfectly. Came off the bat at 111, and when that's the case, odds are very much in your favor as a hitter.
Next pitch is downstairs.
1-1.
Swing and a liner, base hit out of the right center field. In comes the runner from third. It's an RBI single. It's 3-2. First and second, 2 outs. And next is the designated hitter, Walker Jenkins. And a base hit right there. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Terry Pendleton. And that's in there at the knees. Check swing, and he held up.
Nice job to keep the hands back on that one. Out in front just a little bit.
Just missed.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to...
That one is absolutely belted. It's gone! Grand slam! That should get the dugout going. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 7-2. So 2 down. Ted Williams, the next to hit. And the pitch a little bit low. Ball 1.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Right side. A dive. He's got it. The throw. And that's a great play for the out. Back here in Denver. Top half of the 3rd inning. And now the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. Bazzana throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. And here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. Just missed.
That's inside.
1 out, base is empty.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
And here is Jackson Chourio. Pitch is in there. Strike 1. Swing and a foul out of play. Way upstairs, and it's 1-2. And the sweeper is off the plate.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Merrill gets under it. Hauls it in, 2 away. So man aboard. And here's the first baseman, Samuel Basallo. Now fly ball to right center. Touches down. That's a hit. And now 2 aboard. Relay throw to third. Safe. Not in time to get him. And it's first and third with 2 away. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. There's a strike. And that one missing low. Up and in. Ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Got it. That's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now it's the switch hitting out. That pitch gets the corner. That's strike one.
Well, these players really producing with runners on. It's been a right place, right time kind of game for them. They've been delivering when it matters most, batting over 750 with runners in scoring position so far. It's been impressive to watch.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And here is Jackson Merrill. Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Raleigh stands in here, takes ball one low. And the slider just misses. Next offering is in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's out number 2. Travis Bazzana digs in now. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
0-1.
Swings and misses. 0-2.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swings through that. As we go to the top of the 4th, here's the second baseman, Jackson Merrill. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these guys just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Next is the designated hitter, Cal Ripken Jr. He's 0 for 1.
That's a ball.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Pitch misses, and now 2-0. And another ball.
Outside.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
One down, base is empty. Fly ball down the line. Montgomery makes the grab. 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Justin Crawford. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is fouled back. Raleigh makes the play, and it's out number 3. And we're back. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gunnar Henderson. Hader back to work. And that is downstairs. And that is ball 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Anthony Santander at the plate. That one misses. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
That one drifts inside. There's a strike. Check swing, called strike. Here's the third baseman, Terry Pendleton. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And that is that. We go to the top of the fifth. Now the third baseman, Brooks Robinson. On the ground to third, Pendleton. Zips it to first, and a quick out, number one. So the batting order turns over, and now Gunnar Henderson. 0 for 2 in this one. That's in there. Strike one.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And that one is inside. That misses. 2-1. Williams moving under this one. Nabs it. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Adley Rutschman getting ready to hit. Ball one, no strikes. Rutschman in his 4th year, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. And no one can get there. So he gets on base and keeps it going. And that's a double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Rutschman stands at second with 2 gone. And a foul ball. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished.
A swing and a miss. Back here at Coors Field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the left fielder.
Now pitching. Mark Davis.
Breaking ball in there for a strike.
You know, this group of hitters putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
This one popped up right side. Merrill pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 down. And now Jackson Merrill, 1 for 2. Runner takes off. Bunts it in the air. Robinson makes the play. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time. Digging in, Cal Raleigh. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch misses.
Ball 2.
Slider right there.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that misses. 3 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. It's 9-2. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Chorio makes the catch, and that'll do. Back here in Denver, and now the first baseman, Samuel Basallo. Popped in the air, left field. Williams hauls it in, and there's one away. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Inside, and that's ball 1.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Pitch misses. 3-0. Draws the walk there.
Nope.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and Guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Into left center for a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. And next is the designated hitter, Cal Ripken Jr. And first offering is fouled off. Fought off foul. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. 2 on, 1 out. That one ripped. Merrill makes his way towards it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 down. Justin Crawford will hit next.
Justin Crawford.
Gets the strike. That was the sweeper.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Ball, that's out.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit. Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So they're all loaded up. Here's the third baseman, Brooks Robinson. So now a pinch hitter, Evan Carter. Pressure spot for him. Bases loaded and 2 gone. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
0-1's the count.
And downstairs. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Tatis, the runner at third. Merrill over at second. Crawford at first. 2 out of the inning. And that's downstairs and outside.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Struck him out looking with the off. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning at the plate. Gunnar Henderson. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. He takes it on his own, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. So digging in, Anthony Santander. That's in there, and that is strike 1. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Henderson there to beat him by an eyelash. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
Ripped on a line, and that's the inning. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Do you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards. So we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
0-2 is the count.
1 down, base is empty. Williams. He makes the grab, and there's 2 away. Jackson Chourio, the next to hit. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, well, you know, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. And that story stunk by me. Anyway. And it gets by him. Around first and hustling for second. And it gets by him. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Right through there for a strike.
0-2.
That misses the zone. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2
That's a
strikes.
really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count. Well done. Drives in the run. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That's a hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Now it's the second baseman, Jackson Merrill. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. There's a strike. First and second, 2 down. This one in the dirt. Here's a 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 2 on, 2 outs.
Ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. And we're back. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Terry Pendleton. That one finds the corner. Strike 1. Just missed. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Inside, just missed.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And that gets down for a base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. And there's the strike. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Brings it in, and there's 1 down. Braden Montgomery now at the plate. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Next offering misses down and away. And it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt, squirts away from Rutschman. Pendleton into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now 2 out. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. And first offering is fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. Foul ball.
Inside, ball 1.
In the air, left field. Chorio pulls that one down. Back here at Coors Field, ready to begin the 8th. Now it's the DH, Cal Ripken Jr. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Just off the inside edge. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. That's down and in. A slider missed. Liner, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. So up next, Jordan Westburg entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. Santander on to second to get 1. Back to first, not in time. 2 on with 1 out. Gunnar Henderson digs in now. First pitch just misses. The shortstop takes the ball.
Ball 3.
First and third, 1 down. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And it's filled up.
2. 3 and 2.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Adley Rutschman will hit next. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. That one fouled off, 2-2. And they'll do it again. Ground ball right side to first, and that is the inning. Back here in Denver, bottom of the 8th, and now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. 0-1.
0-1.
To the right side, Merrill. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
That's in for a strike. Bazzana leads off first with one away. Runner on the go, and a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 2 away now. Now the number 2 hitter, Anthony Santander. First offering, and it just misses.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, Jackson Chourio. Iglesias back to work. And that's in for a strike. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
0-2 is the count.
Stretches out and hauls it in. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Samuel Basallo. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Breaking ball inside. And now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Liner, and this could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. Pulls in with a double. 3rd hit for him today. 1 down. Fernando Tatis Jr. the next to hit. That one inside. 1-0. 1 out and a runner at second here in the top of the 9th.
Nope. Foul ball.
Out towards right center field. Montgomery coming on. Takes it in for the out. So it's their last chance in this one. Jackson Merrill now at the plate. Swing and a ball ripped right field. And that one back. And that one is gone. And they slice into the lead. It's 9-5. Base is empty with 2 away. And now Cal Ripken Jr. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. The tag, and that's the ball game.
6 o'clock, I'm hopping out of the bed. Rain falling, calling X, but my phone line's dead. I guess my bills ain't paid. No ride to work for the day. Second option, hop the bus, but it's a traffic delay. My boss, cause I'm running late and ain't no excuse. When I'm about to be 22, without a whip I can swoop. Feel like I'm finna my own dome with no escape. Zoning out, cause working out, I work what I make. My lady calling, bugging, always fussing. Just cause we ain't ballin', but it's hard because the cousin's rich. Cause the husband's hustling. And I ain't touching nothing but a mic. 5 o'clock and off of work, ready to go home and write. But I ain't got a buck to catch the bus, chillin' at the stop. Rain falling hard as ever and it's soaking my socks. Kicked my kicks off and took off my jacket. Rolled my jeans up, beat up in my headphones, blasting. They started laughing while I'm splashing in puddles like the struggle. We dancing in the rain. Alright, I'ma try to do the same. Yeah, don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Smooth your, don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Sometimes I hate taking trips to the lab. Got my pen and pad, booking instrumentals and smash. Catch the bus regardless. Trying hard to be an artist, but my A&R be calling me out my zone into his office. Being cautious, just he don't want my record to break. Asking me how I think my project's progressing it. I say cool, but the truth is I'm stressing the grip. Cause it's hard to make music when this depression exists. They say use it as inspiration. The best of them did. Well, that's them, see, I can't handle this pressure for. And if you ask me, stress is a. My girl needs more attention and my record label's desperate for hits. Now I'm cause I'm getting out the zone again. Makes me start to dread when I see a microphone. It ain't supposed to be like that. I said I'll be right back. I left the office, got a phone and called my partner Jack, and I asked him, remind me while I'm rapping. And right before he answered, I remembered my passion in the past when I was scribbling in my tablet to box out my mom and dad's scrapping to help me when my grandmother passed. Plus the many times when I was homeless and the times when I was broke. And this music made a way when I was hopeless. He told me to remember the rain, it'll diminish the pain. Then he told me not to ask him again, cause I know don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Smooth your, don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth your, don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Smooth your, don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth your, don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth your, don't nobody wanna, I don't nobody wanna, I don't nobody wanna dance slow in the check it. Don't nobody wanna, don't nobody, you. Don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Smooth your, don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth your,
Welcome to Ship It Stadium. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Baltimore taking on New York. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Ready to go now, and the batter will be the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
Gunnar Henderson.
Just off the outside edge, and this one is off and running. And that one fouled off. And now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Here's Adley Rutschman. That's to third. Sends it across to first. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. 2 down, bases empty. Now the left fielder, Jackson Chourio. First pitch doesn't find the zone. 2 outs, bases empty. He swings and fouls one off. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back here with my pal Singy, getting the nod on the mound, Jake Arrieta.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And now the right fielder, Mike Trout. And he's the home run leader on this team, Singy. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Trout is one of the best players of his generation. He's a fan favorite because he brings a rare combination of speed, power, and all-around talent to the team. He's exactly the type of player you want to build around.
Sets him down on strikes. Strike 3 called and a slider at the knees. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Chourio sizes this one up, makes the catch for the out. And there are 2 down. So 2 down now, and here is Manny Ramirez. That missed inside, and that is ball 1.
1-0.
Out to short, Henderson. Gets it to first, and that ends the inning. Top of the second, and here's the first baseman, Samuel Basallo. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike. Basallo measures 6 feet 4 inches, batting in the cleanup spot, and he's usually a catcher, but today he's starting at first. That one at 95 missed up top, and the count is 1-2. Good eye right there.
Well, this will give his legs a break a little bit. Instead of being squatted down the entire game, he can be upright and just kind of stay close to first base over there.
That misses the zone, and now 3-2.
Full count.
Swing and a ball popped up. Weatherholt on the move, hauls it in for the out. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Sneaks through, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And there's a foul ball. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
To Weatherholt.
Right there on
what a double play that was. Inning over. Bottom of the second. And now the first baseman, Bryce Harper. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Makes the grab. And there's one away. Frank Thomas getting ready to hit. Swing and he breaks his bat. Fires over to first. And that quickly 2 away. So digging in, James Wood. First pitch
Ball.
misses.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And that's a base hit into left field. And that keeps the inning going.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
No
Wood
balls,
leads
2
off
strikes.
first with 2 down to the inning. And a swing and a miss. And we're back. And now the DH, Cal Ripken Jr.
Cal
Schultz back to work. And that is out of play. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. The 1-1 is fouled off. And it's even up. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it falls. So a man on base to start the inning.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
That's out.
Justin Crawford in the box here lets that one go for a ball. In the dirt, blocked. Top of the third, no score. In the air, out towards left center, and that'll get down for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Now the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. And that's outside.
1-0.
That clips the corner. First and
1-1.
second, no outs. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one is absolutely belted. And out of here. He circles the bases, and that's how they take the lead. It's 3-0. Back to the top of the order now. Now here is Gunnar Henderson. Swing and a miss.
No balls, 1 strike.
As he was out front that time. Just missed.
Ball.
With the big bats coming up and a home run
1-1.
already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
1-2's the count.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Here's the catcher to hit, Adley Rutschman. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Jumps, throws, it's there, and that's a great play. And now here is Jackson Chourio. Ball one there.
Inside.
Hit on the ground to short. Tosses to first. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the catcher, Dalton Rushing. And the slider just misses.
1-0.
Foul ball there. The 1-1. Out towards left center. Chourio makes the catch. And there's one away. Now it's the shortstop, J.J. Weatherholt. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Outside low.
1-1.
And 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. That one misses. 2-2. Stays alive. One out, base is empty. ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Trout. And first offering is fouled off. Weatherholt over at first with one away. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Next one misses. It's 2-2. That's a little bit low.
So here we go. Base runner at first.
Count.
Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
2 away. Now a long throw to first. And the batter now, Travis Bazzana. Fly to left his first time. And that one hammered. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. Stepping in, Manny Ramirez. Just missed.
Ball. 1-0.
So 2 balls and no strikes.
2-0.
That's down and in.
Good pitchers make pitches in big
3-0.
situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a
3-1.
quality strike.
Oh, look at the stop to first. What a play. Inning over. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Samuel Basallo. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. Started to swing, held up.
Really good check swing right there. So difficult to hold off on the slider from a same side thrower. Very difficult to pick up the
2
release
balls,
point.
1 strike.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field. Well, these players doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking, foul ball.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved.
That one ripped right center field. That's down. One hops off the wall. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are...
Base hit, 1 run is in. A second scores as well, and the lead is up to 5.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Schultz checks over to first, and he's back. And the lefty with the 0-1. And it's strike 2.
0-2.
Runner on the move. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Pitch misses there. And the count 1-2.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
That one hammered center field. Wood makes the grab, 1 away. Justin Crawford will hit next. Shortened the bunt and missed it, and it's 0-1. And he bunts, but that's foul. Strike 2. Merrill leads off first with 1 away. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So up next, Adrian Beltre. A changeup missing. Ball 1. 2 runs across in the inning. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a high fly ball right field. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So Harper stands in. And he grounds one to the right side. Oh, great stop. Gathers and throws. Got him. Great play to keep the leadoff man off base. Frank Thomas digs in now. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-0. Henderson zips it across. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, James Wood. That's inside. And that's ball 1.
1-0.
Top of the zone for a called strike. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. There's a swing and a drive. That one hops against the fence. Into second, and he's got a double.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Down the line. Tatis really on his horse for it. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Check swing. Tried to hold up. Now an appeal to first. No swing. Kenny Jansen with the call. Swing and a base hit. Here comes Wood around third. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Cherry tree, a cherry.